when you become aware of the fact that your thoughts create your reality, literally, that's when your life will massively begin to change. And the reason that I believe in it so strongly is because I came to the realization a few years ago that I was literally manifesting all of the problems and stresses into my life. For example, and this will have happened to all of you because it happens to all of us, but 99% of the time it's not going to be a coincidence, right? So every Friday, the bin men would come to where I used to live, and it didn't matter whether I was leaving the house or coming back to the house at 7 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock in the morning. They would always be fucking blocking my road every single time. And I had it in my head that when I come around the corner, the fucking bin lorry is going to be there. And every single Friday, without fail, it would be there, almost to the point where it was laughable. And I was like, there's no way that this is a coincidence. And a very similar thing used to happen as well, and it would usually happen if I was in a very bad mood or in a bad frame of mind, or I was stressed or whatever. As you turned into where I used to live, you couldn't see if there was any oncoming traffic, so you couldn't glance around and see if it was clear. But every single time I turned into the road, there would be someone coming towards me. And this was quite a quiet road. You could sit there for half an hour and a car wouldn't come past. But it seemed that every single time I turned into my road, because I thought that there was going to be a car there because this fucking sod's law said so, and that's the kind of shit that pisses me off, it happened. And it happened every single fucking time. And there's many, many different examples of that. And then I never really understood it. And I had heard of the fact that, you know, your thoughts create your reality and you can make things happen with your thoughts. And at the time I wasn't ready to hear it. I was just like, you know, that's a load of bollocks. But at a certain point in your life, you will have some sort of expansion of your conscious and your awareness, and you will actually realize that this shit is this is real, this is true. So I thought, well, if I can create negative things that stress me out and piss me off to happen in my life with my head by believing that these things are going to happen, and they happened every fucking time, then maybe I can use that to create positive things. And it is more difficult to do that because we are naturally negative people. You know, humans are naturally negative people. It's just the way that we are. And negative emotions are stronger, they have a bigger impact on us, they are more regular, and you know, say approximately 80% of all of your thoughts are negative, and negative thoughts have about an 80% more of an impact on us than a positive thought does, in a way that, you know, you might be with someone and have the most incredible relationship for 10 years and then they do one thing wrong and it's fucked, because the negative has so much more strength over it than the positive. It is more difficult to manifest positive things into your life, because in order to do that, you have to really believe in the possibility of these positive things happening for you, which is very difficult. It's easy to say, oh, you know, I'm going to win the lottery this week. You know, you need to fucking believe these things, really, really believe them. And that's where the difficulty lies, in manifesting positive things to happen in your life. But you can get better with it with practice. And there has been moments during my last couple of years of learning about certain aspects of spirituality and the universe and this crazy, weird, strange world that we live in, that you can manifest, and you can become, and you can do anything that you believe that you can. You know, belief and faith are two of the most powerful things that a human can have. And unfortunately, the way that the system works, the matrix, from the media to education to the the laws and the systems and everything of this world, it is all designed, whether you believe in it or not, but it's what I believe in, it is all designed to take that potential away from us, because they don't want everyone to be happy and successful and rich, and because that isn't the kind of person that goes out there to work and pay taxes, and you know, they don't want people to have power, but anyway, that's going off onto a bit more of a, I guess you could call that conspiracy, but you know, anything can be a conspiracy if you think that it is. But you know what I'm trying to say is, and the conclusion and the whole point of this was, your reality has been caused by your thoughts. Everything that has ever happened to you, where the job that you have, the relationship that you're in, the car that you drive, every single thing in your life, in every aspect, is due to your thoughts and your decisions and your habits. But even things that you don't even realize that you are creating and manifesting in your life. And we are always manifesting. Whether you realize you're doing it or not, you are manifesting your life. And at some point, maybe during your human experience, you will become aware of that, and then that's when your life will begin to change. For me, I've just pulled up at home. For me, it's not necessarily been a positive realization, because I'm an overthinker. See, I am an overthinker. What I've just done there is reaffirmed that again, and I'm solidifying that part of my personality by manifesting that, by saying I am an overthinker. Do you see what I mean? But because I am an overthinker, when you realize that your thoughts create your reality, you start to become you start thinking more. And for me, being an overthinker, and I'm now thinking about what I'm thinking about, that's potentially one of the reasons why I've been, you know, why these last few months and few years have been a bit of a struggle, on and off, because, you know, you learn things that make you feel a little bit better about this realization, and then other times it can become quite scary. And sometimes if you're having like these intrusive thoughts and you think about bad things happening to your family or something, you start worrying about, am I going to create that? Is that going to happen now because I've thought it? And these things don't always show up as the thing that you are thinking about. Let's use that for example. Let's say that I'm continually sitting at home worrying about bad things happening to my family. That may not necessarily cause something bad to happen to my family, but it will cause something negative to happen as a result of lowering your vibration with those thoughts. And it can quite often show up as pain. Physical pain in your body as a result of your negative thoughts. You can get people with incredibly negative mindsets that appear to have an amazing life on the outside, millionaires, nice cars, they appear to have a relationship or whatever, a good relationship, but because of their negative thoughts, they are in agony, they're in pain, whether it's physical pain or mental pain or something. So try to become aware of what you're thinking about, and this kind of works with anything in life. If you want to change the way that you are, change your current situation, if you want to lose weight, if you want to earn more money, you want a better relationship, you want to meet someone, whatever it is, you need to become aware of your thoughts and understand that the situation that you are in right now, where, say if you're single and you can't find someone, or if you're overweight and you can't lose weight, it's because of the stories that you are telling yourself continually in your head, because of the programming, because of your experiences, because of your past, because of your beliefs, usually that have been drummed into you at an early age by your parents and your schools, watching certain things on TV. I've seen fucking kids programs that are blatantly designed to disrupt our kids' heads. you need to be very, very careful about what your children are exposed to, because it will eventually shape them into who they become. But start thinking about what you're thinking about, but try not to overthink on it, because it can cause a lot of stress, which then actually has a negative effect. You know, you want to think about what you're thinking about to improve your life, but then if you fall into the trap that I have, and then you start worrying about what you're thinking about, then you're actually making things worse. And again, that one realization has led to the next realization. And I guess this is how we grow as people, is understanding things and going through certain things in our lives and coming out the other end with new beliefs or whatever. But I'm trying to let go now, let go of these thoughts and my overthinking, which is a challenge in itself. That's led me down the path of listening to people like Eckhart Tolle, and his idea of, in effect, stopping thinking and being in the present moment. The fact that the past isn't real, the fact that the future isn't real, it only exists in your imagination, and to stop thinking. So I've gone from overthinking to now wanting to stop thinking, and I can't get my head around that yet, because it's like, if you realize that you're not thinking, then you are thinking about the fact that you're not thinking. So I can't even understand what it could possibly mean to not think, because how would you know if you're not thinking unless you're thinking? But you are manifesting everything that happens to you, around you, your current circumstances, where you live, your job, your relationships, your happiness, your body, everything. All starts in your mind with your thoughts. Once those conscious thoughts have been reiterated and they become stamped onto your subconscious, like me with I am an overthinker, I am this, I am that, it's very difficult to get rid of them. And that's when you need to work on removing habits. And again, that's awareness in itself. But anyway, lunchtime. Speak to you soon.